Boys, we just found the perfect wheel setup for our perfect daily build on this Acura TL Type S, the MRP TL. And no, these are not it. I've been on the fence whether I was gonna restore the waffles and just run these. I think I need something a little bit more extra. I've also been on the fence on our brakes and what color to repowder coat them. So we are starting off today's video the best way possible. We're running to the ATM, picking up some money, and running to a Facebook Marketplace find that I literally found like 10 minutes ago. Make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you guys are new. We spent almost a month restoring the entire suspension on this car. We did a 3-part series that you guys saw, and it was a pain. The entire suspension has been gone through, and it runs amazing, or feels amazing. Brand new rotors inside of there. Flex teen coilovers, lower control arms. We got new ball joints. There's all our brand new arms installed. If you guys are looking to do your suspension and haven't seen those videos, check those out. We're not taking the truck daily to pick up these wheels. Actually gonna take the MRP. When we get back from picking up this Marketplace find, we're gonna talk about intakes. Surprisingly, we're getting rid of the J37. We haven't really driven this car since we did the suspension. We're not chasing potholes anymore. However, we got this train track. Let's see how it feels. Felt great. So we're off to the ATM. I think you guys are gonna like these wheels. So I wanted to pick a wheel I've never had before, and I also wanted to pick a wheel that I've never had in a color before. But that being said, what wheel am I buying? Our steering is a little extra tight too, so maybe we should have done the steering rack while we were down there. Either way, I'm on a budget too, guys, so. It's now dark outside. The guy finally got back to me. What, 4 hours now? Apparently the guy fell asleep. I waited at a spot for like 20 minutes. I'm sorry, I fell asleep. We got the huzz with us. You know what huzz means?
I forgot. What does it mean?
I don't know. This younger generation, bro, is
Well,
cracked.
let's be careful using words we don't know the meanings of.
All right, we got the huzz with us.
It's a derogatory term for hose.
All right, my bad.
Shortened.
I'm sorry. We need plates on this car. We got wheels, boys. You remember this rug?
Yes, I do.
We're gonna title this video "Picking Up Wheels with the Huzz." A little heavy for you? All right, show them what we got. Show them what we got. Where are you going? The headlight. Sheesh. New shoes for the old lady. Just made it back to the shop. Good morning. Got the wheels here. You guys can see, get a good look. Bronze Grim lights with some Falcon FK 510 tires. The fronts we have 18 by 9.5 plus 12 offset. And in the rears we have 18 by 10.5 plus 22 offset. We're probably gonna have to roll the fenders a little bit. I just hope I don't have second doubts. I'm gonna be sad if the bronze doesn't look as good as I think it's gonna look. Okay. Oof. Oof. That's pretty aggressive, guys. I might have messed up.
2 seconds later.
Positive offset means the mounting surface is toward the outside, which pulls the wheel inward, making it sit more tucked into the fender. Negative offset means the mounting surface is toward the inside, which pushes the wheel outward, giving it a deep dish or aggressive stance. That's not good. Maybe just a smaller tire sidewall and a little bit of camber should fix that. Do have adjustable arms over there. We can throw it on here. Should be pretty quick. All right. In order to pull this bolt out, we're gonna have to remove the coilovers, so stole these off of my black car. The plan was to go with these guys all along, but screws for the joint piece right here though were stripped, so we never installed it on the car. These we modified though, so I actually have some grade 9 or 8, can't remember, Allen bolts that go through. We actually have nuts with lock washers on the top. It's continuously having an issue where these would come loose. It's actually a lot better. That's actually a lot better. A little bit of poke now, that if I were to roll and pull these fenders just a smidge, it should look perfect. 3 hours later and a lot of adjustments. Here's what we got, guys. think I underestimated 10.5 and 9.5 in the front with those specs. I think it's just too aggressive. I didn't plan on running any heavy camber. These wheels are forcing me to run camber to even look decent. And so I think I'm gonna put these up for sell or trade and try to find a square setup. I'm a little frustrated at myself right now, guys. I think I just jumped the gun and I saw the specs. I've been kind of looking for that area of specs. I'm like, I think these will work, and I got them. So pretty much where I'm at is, do I like the bronze and do I want to find another set of Gramlite in bronze? It was worth a shot. Let's put our attention to the Nighthawk Black Pearl. Say thank you guys for all the nice comments on the last video. I got it wrapped up because I'm gonna be working over and wrapping all these harness pieces for the rest of today. We did some YouTube research and found that this is pretty good. So it's a heavy duty corrosive inhibitor. And what we're gonna use this for is the subframe. It'll just make it a lot easier to clean in the future because we put a lot of work into polishing that thing. This in there. 2. Boom. Now we can feed our heat wrap through here. Brand new scissors. Don't cut. Nice solid wrap piece. It's not perfect. I'm not a pro at this, but I think when we go through the whole thing and clean everything up, it's gonna look pretty good. Only takes a couple minutes. I think that looks better than seeing a rainbow of wires. So it's not like I'm sleeving it and doing it the professional way, but it's gonna make things, when you look in the engine page, the whole entire harness pretty much black. I like that look, so that's why we're doing this. Everything wrapped up with the heat wrap, and when we put the motor back in, my next thing is I want to tuck away as much as I can some of these cables. Our new downpipe is going to be a little bit bigger, so it's going to flow right down here. We might even have to shave some of the subframe. We'll see when we get there, but our new downpipe is going to be getting made here real soon. The turbo and manifold is sitting right here, about to get shipped off to Taylor. You guys are not going to see another update with this car until the heads are back. We have to clean up the J37 block, and we're going to be taking the crankshaft in to get rebalanced. Definitely going to be a couple weeks before we get another update with this one, so just want to let you guys know that. The RV6 Trudel has been sold, and it's sold on Instagram. I don't know why. Every time I post something for sale and it sells, there's like 5 people in the message request complaining that they've been looking for years. And I posted the video like 2 weeks ago saying that it was for sale, and it was crickets. So literally crying in the DMs that I didn't sell it to them. But we bought this from Seattle a year ago, and it's going right back to Seattle, guys. So we slept on it. We came into the shop this morning. I looked at the car. The bronze actually doesn't look bad. It's growing on me a little bit more. I thought it was gonna look a lot better though, so I think that's where I'm a little disappointed. I'd like to see your guys' comments down below. Like, be brutally honest. Is bronze just not the way to go with MRP? Or does this look good? For a little bit of fun to end off today's video, I wanted to compare these 3 manifolds with ChatGPT and see what ChatGPT says and if it's accurate to what we all believe. So into ChatGPT, I put, out of the J-series motors, which intake manifold is stronger and which intake manifold combo flows the best. We're gonna put search right there. See what it comes up with. Okay, so right here, best flowing OEM manifolds. The J37A4 09 to 14 TL all-wheel drive is widely regarded as the highest flowing OEM J-series manifold. Okay, so J37A4, J37A2 to J32A2. So I'm gonna screenshot this so you guys can see it on the screen while we talk about it, so you're not trying to listen to me because I can't read out loud very well. But it looks like in order, it goes J37A4, J37A2, J32A2. For the J32A2, it says smaller plenum, but decent runner design, not as strong on the top end as the J37 stuff, but a good upgrade for the older J30 and J32 guys. What is the best flowing combos? So I'll screenshot that. J37A4 manifold and J37 throttle body equals top end monster. So in third place, the ported J32A2 manifold plus a J37 throttle body equals budget setup works well on the J30 and J32 blocks. For boosted builds, many prefer the J35 manifold because of stronger casting, then port match it to run a larger throttle body. Summary: strongest structurally one is J35 from the Pilot MDX manifold. Best flowing J37A4 from the TL all-wheel drive with a J37 throttle body. Best OEM combo overall J37A4 manifold, J37 throttle body, especially on a J32 or 35 bottom end. Oh, do you want me to break down the dyno results? Yes, and RPM VBAT. Dude, this thing actually gives you a ton of info. I'm not saying everything is super accurate, it's just kind of what comes from the forums and people's testings. If you're a newbie to the car and you want to make a little bit more power and you do this search, it's going to give you like 80% accuracy to the gains you'll make and the best setups to go. Taylor Toon wants me to go with this setup, ported with a J37 throttle body. So we'll pretty much be putting this throttle body on here. Let's put him on the phone, put him on the spot and see why we're going with this route. I'm kind of curious of what he's going to say, so let's just call him and see. Yo, you got a minute?
Yeah, bro, what's goody?
All right, so I'm recording right now. Quick question. We're switching over to the J32 manifold from the CL Type S instead of the J37 for this boosted build. I want you to let the people know why we are switching and what kind of proof you got of that, or what combo we're thinking of.
Okay. Well, it's a stronger manifold, that's for one. And it outflows a J37 manifold ported. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you don't got to worry about, when we go over certain PSI, you don't got to worry about that shit exploding. There's numerous, if you go on like YouTube and you type in like, J Swap Civic boosted, that guy's running 20, 30 PSI in stock manifold.
Yeah.
With no issues. And then the gaskets on the side that seal it up, like the plenums on the side,
yeah,
they're metal. It's not like that plastic shit. You know what I'm saying? And the key to that, like if you could just get a bigger daughter body on there, but obviously we can because, people are hooking me up, with a custom adapter and stuff. As long as the weak part on that manifold is just the daughter body opening. That's it. So once you can fit a bigger daughter body on there, like you can't get a better manifold than that one, honestly. And they got little mini V-stacks on the inside also, so that helps a lot with air velocity.
Do these have more material too? Because I'm noticing it's way heavier.
Yeah, it do way more material on it.
So when ported, you're taking out a lot more material when you port it.
I'm not going to take out too much, but just enough. Because you don't want to take out too much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that whole manifold is aluminum.
Yeah, the J37's mag, right?
Magnesium.
Yeah.
It's magnesium, yeah. Yeah, that whole was like some thick ass aluminum when Honda was on the A game back in the day.
Yeah.
I feel like they fell off after like 03 when it came to like manifold design, like and how the strength and all that shit. I think they kind of fell off a little bit.
Every off-road build, like I've seen in sand cars, they're running the J32 for boost.
Like I said, the weak point is the neck. I'm doing one on my CL that I just grabbed, but I'm putting a 90 mil on it. I got my buddy in Florida, DJ Auto Tuning Service out of Florida. He cuts the neck off, and he makes like a custom neck for it where you can fit a 90 mil on there, like from Skunk 2 or something like that. If you got a cable dog body, obviously.
Oh,
stuff
okay.
Like that won't work for like it won't work for like the newer stuff. Yeah, nah.
What about the Holly intake? What's it called?
The Holly?
Yeah.
That shit's trash, bro. So trash, bro. Yo, J series like velocity, whether it's in the exhaust or in the intake, needs high velocity. Once you have high velocity and that air is moving fast, you're gonna make power.
Yeah.
The thing with the Harley, everybody slap it on. Oh, it's better. It's really not, bro. You lose so much low and mid range. It's not worth the trade off.
I think people like it just for the look. It looks like it should flow better.
Yeah, it looks like it. It just doesn't.
Yeah, and it looks cool. It honestly looks cooler than these, but yeah, from everything I've seen, they don't make more power.
Yeah, not at all. Even on like boosted setups, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a buddy of mine take his Harley off on his road track setup and put back on a J37. He picked up like 50 well. It was crazy. That type of manifold is for like big engines that really pull a lot of air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we should definitely be able to. I don't want to go any higher than like 15 psi with this setup. But yeah, that manifold, the CLS manifold, definitely more than enough than for what we're trying to do.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it.
All right, my boy.
Get back to
I'll talk
rebuilding
you
my
soon,
heads.
man. Yes, nigga. I probably don't start that till like next week.
All right.
I'm almost done with this type S, so I should have this shit running by tonight.
ChatGPT, it also says like the manifold setup kind of varies depending on what kind of head setup you have as well. If the heads are even ported or you have aftermarket cams and all that stuff. So everything plays a role, you know. Every single setup is gonna be different. So if you just go like in the Accurazine or you just Google it or see what other people are saying, there's a ton of misinformation about it though. All right, man. Well, appreciate it.
All right, my boy.
All right, I'll catch you.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you.
We're sending this guy off to the East Coast to get ported. And then when it comes back, we're gonna polish these. These magnesiums don't polish the same way that this aluminum does. So these guys polished look pretty sick. The next video with this car, guys, we're gonna be pulling the manifold and doing a full intake service. We'll be pulling the valves, doing a valve adjustment, and painting the valve covers all in one video. So stay tuned for the next one. It's gonna be a banger, guys. And we'll be upgrading the manifold and runners to a ported J37 setup. So hope you guys are excited. It's gonna be a movie.